Good morning, gentle viewer. Now, I don't know if you know, but there's been a bit of activity with Take-Two and Kerbal Space Program 2. So we need to talk. We need to talk about this because this is not cool. This is very disgusting what they've done. But let's get into the article. So here's the headline: Take-Two's reported poaching and contract cancellation ends with original Space Kerbal Space Program 2 Studios closure. That's right. They have not only terminated the contract with this developer, but it's caused the studio to close because, well, let's get into the article. They're so cute. Star Theory Games, the original developing studio behind Kerbal Space Program 2, is reportedly closed after corporate negotiation strife and having many of its employees poached by former publishing partner Take-Two Interactive, Bloomberg reported Tuesday. That's right. That's right. They terminated the contract and then created their own studio, which we're going to get into, and then immediately started poaching um, developers from the studio to try and recreate what they had with that contract with Star Theory Games. So here we go. The March foreclosure came months after publisher Take-Two Interactive canceled Star Theory's contract to work on Kerbal Space Program 2. Contract negotiations between Star Theory founders Bob Berry and Jonathan Maver and Take-Two were initially for a buyout of the studio, but the founders did not accept the terms offered. Take-Two's private division's Michael Cook is alleged to have sent unsolicited LinkedIn messages in December 2019, saying that it was hiring for a new studio which would continue work on Kerbal Space Program 2. Yeah, here we go. This was an incredibly difficult decision for us to make, but it became necessary when we felt business circumstances might compromise the development, execution, and integrity of the game. Cook reportedly stated in the messages. To that end, we encourage you to apply for a position with us. Now, many took the offer, which included incentives like sign-on bonuses, while others stayed with Star Theory Games. Within just a few weeks, the game's creative director and studio head and a third of Star Theory staff had moved to Intercept Games, according to Bloomberg's report. Here's the new name for their little side developer that Take-Two owns and controls and manages. Intercept. Ironic. All right, so here we go. The leadership reportedly planned to have the remaining staff pitch new game ideas at the Game Developers Conference in an effort to preserve the studio. Then the coronavirus pandemic hit, GDC was canceled, and heightened financial uncertainty almost also likely contributed to the March 4th closure of Star Theory Games. And of course, Take-Two is not responding to requests for comment. And it's just that's the whole thing. That's the entire bit of business. Take-Two couldn't stand that they couldn't buy out this company, couldn't compromise this company, so they did it internally and stealthily and sneakily, like poaching and offering all these incentives to draw everybody over. Like so now Kerbal's dead. Kerbal is literally dead. Whatever comes out of Take Two and Intercept Games will not be even coldly received by the gaming public. Not at all. Just and I own the original Kerbal Space Program, but that was only after like waiting for it to go on sale because it's a ruthlessly intimidating game. All the science, all the not the real world physics, but the physics involved in trying to play that game and do things in that game. Like just seeing this makes me want to go back and sort of do some streaming of this game to pay homage to the studio, which is no longer active. But that's all I've got for you today, guys. Just a short little video about this. It's just I had to talk about this because it's being talked about elsewhere, and it's a personal story for me just because of how much time I've spent with the game. So if you like what you're seeing here, please be sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below if you have any stories for yourself about Kerbal Space Program that you want to share. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.